What's up guys, my name is Cedric and today I want to show you guys a really cool piece of gear that I've been using a lot recently for the YouTube videos that I've been posting here on YouTube. It's actually this guy right over here. This is the 2-in-1 tripod from Neewer. So there are two versions of this tripod. This one that I have here, this is the carbon fiber version. There is an aluminum version. Of course, I will leave all the links to everything that I mentioned today down in the description, as well as have timestamps so you can skip through and watch the parts that are the most interesting to you. By the way, if any of you guys are interested in seeing timestamps in my future videos, please do let me know in the comments and drop a like on this video so I do know that and I can add that into my future videos. So the reason why I went with a carbon fiber instead of aluminum is because they're generally more scratch resistant and they usually wear and tear is not a big issue with carbon fiber, and also they are generally lighter than aluminum. This one is around the 4 to 5 pound range. It is a little bit heavier than I expected, but weight is secondary to quality for me. Carbon fiber is also a little bit tougher and stronger than aluminum, generally speaking. I did want something that was more stable. But of course I still wanted something that was light enough so if I wanted to travel with it, it would not be a problem. It does come with a carrying bag, which is also pretty sweet. If you ever want to travel with it, put it right in there and then you're good to go. But typically carbon fiber is also a little bit more expensive. In this case, this one ranges anywhere from that $115 to $130 range, US dollar price point. And if in some places it might even be up to $150. I got this for 170 Canadian dollars, just to give you guys an idea. But enough with the carbon fiber. Let's actually start from the very bottom and take a look at its feet. So this one has got non-slip rubber feet, and it's actually removable if you guys watch closely. So if you ever want to exchange it for a different foot, you can, because depending on the environment you're in, you might want to do that. So right above the rubber feet, there are twist locks. And I want to show you guys how high this one gets. This actually gets up to 184 centimeters. So that's how tall it gets. I will show you guys from the bottom, right over there. From the bottom all the way up here. And this is, of course, without extending the center column, but we will get to that in a little bit. And if you guys look closely, there is an unlock and a lock symbol over here to help out with the twisting. It is kind of useful, and it is there on all three of these legs. I would have preferred if it was flip locks instead of twist locks, and the reason for that is because it actually takes a really long time to twist each one of these locks in order to extend them. And then once again, if you want to contract it, you have to go ahead and twist each one of these ones. But if it was flip locks, it would take a lot less time and it would be so much easier. It's not a huge game changer, but I do wish it was there. There is a hack though. I'll show you guys really closely. When you want to extend them, first let me actually contract each one of these guys. So if you do want to lock first, you can grab all three of these twist locks at once and then just twist them at the same time. And now you can lock all of them at once. But if you do want to extend them once again, all you have to do, twist all three at once. And then there we go, fully extended. So if we move up a little bit higher from the twist locks, you can see those red switches over there. What this does is basically it helps you get a little bit of a wider stance. So it allows you to get a more stable shot. So let me just pull down right here and then you can see. If I pull down the red switches from the top, if I pull them down, I can widen up my tripod legs and it's gonna help you get a more stable shot. So just like that. If I come up close, if you guys can see the level bubble right over there, this is 1 out of 3 level bubbles. I will get to the other 2 later. This one basically allows you to get that even and accurate shot. Make sure that your photos and videos are on level and not messed up. And right below the level bubble is actually the screw hole, which you can close it up like that. Open it up. You can obviously add any additional equipment if you want. I haven't made use of that yet, but it is there for when you need to. And on the other side, you do have the option to get to hang any heavy objects. If you can see that right over here, that little hole. You can hang any sandbags or any generally just heavy bags, and it is going to help with stability, of course. So this knob right over here, this one helps with the panning. If you guys loosen this up a little bit, you can see that you can pan the center column. And obviously it is more useful if you actually extend the center column, which you can do by twisting this knob right over here. Twist this guy up, go a little bit back. If I extend the center column, and let me tighten this back in, you can obviously adjust the center column and make it go up and down. But if we get this all the way up, tighten this, and then what we can do is, if we hit this button at the bottom, this red button, what we can do is hold on to that and actually loosen this guy up a little bit. So if you hold on to that, you can actually bring it all the way up and then tighten this. So now what you can do is loosen this knob, the big one. This helps with actually getting the arm, the center column, the arm, off the tripod and gets that horizontal arm movement. And now what you can do is rotate the knob that's on top, so you can push this back and forward, and then you can also tighten this knob again. You get a lot of different angles, 90, 67.5, 45 different angles here, and you can adjust it according to whatever angle you want. For example, I'll leave it right here, so let me tighten this knob. So now I can get that that unique angle shot with the horizontal arm, and then if I want to, I can grab one of this as a I can grab the horizontal arm as a handle and then use it for a panning motion. And this is really smooth, actually. It's a lot smoother than I thought. It's not a fluid head tripod, but the motion in this tripod is really fluid, and I think it would be really great for videos also. So another cool thing is that if you actually push that red button over here that I was talking about, if you actually loosen the arm again and then push through that red button until it actually comes right off, and now put this tripod away. Now you can kind of use this as a selfie stick and use this by itself. Or there's actually a really cool other thing with this tripod is that it is 2-in-1, so you are getting that monopod feature. All you have to do for that is, if you can see that lock and unlock symbol, you grab that a leg. None of the other legs have it, so it's just this one. If you can twist on it, unlock that leg, and then what you can do is remove the ball head. So if we remove that ball head, now you can actually connect this leg with this ball head, and now you have that option to use this as a monopod. And this actually goes pretty long too. If I can show you guys. So right over here, if you guys can see, that is pretty tall monopod. For size comparison, right over here. So pretty good. You can use this for traveling if you're going on a hike, or even use this as a better selfie stick, as you're also getting the cushion grip, this kind of spongy grip, which is pretty useful. So I've put everything back together, and I kind of want to show you guys the main section of the tripod, which is right over here, which is probably the most you're going to use for panning. This one, basically you have to twist this knob, the solo knob, not these two guys, but the one that's right over here. If you guys can see that better. If we can twist that, now you can actually pan the top section of this tripod instead of panning the whole center column. So if we can tighten up the center column, I'll show you guys a little bit. So you can actually twist this section. This is pretty cool. You're also gonna get that fluid motion. If you guys look closely, you can also see it is numbered. It gives you that angle, and it's really, really smooth, really useful for panoramic shots. So if you guys see right over here, this was the knob that was used to pan. But if you guys check these two knobs out, these two knobs actually work together. So you have to loosen both of these. And what this allows you to do is basically now you can pan, or not pan, you can actually rotate the entire ball head around for pretty much anywhere. And you can do some pretty cool rotating photo shots, which is pretty nice. And if you guys use this for video, you can also probably get some pretty good video. I haven't used this out myself, but I think it is pretty cool. Some crazy angles that you can get with the rotating ball head. And moving up to the very top, this is where you would put your actual recording device. The quick release plate right over here. So if we want to loosen the QR plate and take it out, all you have to do is twist this knob right over here. So if we twist this one out, you can just get it right like that. And then there is also a 1/4-inch screw in there. And if you want to attach any camcorders, cameras, it should be compatible with most cameras and camcorders. If you want to put it back on, just place it over here, twist the knob, make sure it's tight so you don't drop your recording device, and there we go, good to go. Oh, and also there are the rest of the level bubbles right over here. That's one, and there's another one over here, including the one in the bottom. So obviously this one is for the ball head. So wrapping everything up, the main advantages of this tripod is the fact that it is super flexible when it comes to shooting video or photos at really unique angles. And there's also the tripod to monopod capability. Obviously the tripod is a lot heavier than the monopod. You can obviously use the monopod as well for hiking and for taking selfies. I think if you go get this tripod, it's going to be really useful for just about everybody, because it is really going to enhance the way you take your photos and videos, whether it's for professional use, YouTube like what I'm using it for, or even just for fun. This is definitely my #1 pick for the best tripod. I'm super glad I actually purchased this one, and there's definitely a lot more to check out. By the way, if you guys did enjoy my first attempt at reviewing a piece of gear, something that's not really tech, please do let me know in the comments, and also drop a like if you can. And also, if you guys want to subscribe to the channel, please do. It is going to support the channel a lot, and turn on that notification bell. If you guys do want to purchase this tripod from Neewer, this 2-in-1 tripod, please do use the affiliate link down below in the description. It is going to help me out a little bit, as well as it's going to help me get more products to review and unbox for you guys. There's going to be no additional charge for you guys if you purchase using that link. It's just the price of the tripod. This is just a small way for you to support me, as well as for me to earn a little bit of commission. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.